Yeah, Mr. Phoenix, you may be questioning why I brought you today. Brought you
Yes.
into this call, Mr. Phoenix, Doctor Professor Phoenix, Lawyer Phoenix Wright. Uh, you may be questioning why I brought you here. Okay, so
Very
there's
much
this
so.
there's this channel on TikTok called the Brandon Robert, which is apparently a couple vloggers channel, right?
Yeah.
So the other day, I'm just scrolling on TikTok and I come across this video. All right. And it says, when your ghost stops a burglar from breaking in. All right. So let's just digest this video really quick and then I'll move on to the points that I wanted to bring up about it. Okay.
Let's do this.
Um, we got
Fuck.
the zoomies. What's going on? Why you throw at me? All right.
Man, I ain't no real ghost.
All right, you're scaring me. Is that you? Is that you or no? What do you say? What? I'm not. I can't murder someone. No. Is someone out there? Can you? Hello? I'm the. I'm the guy that got us in these scary freaking movies. Go do something. I can't. I'm not doing that. You take a knife. Go.
What kind of weird shit is this?
I don't know what to do.
What the fuck?
Right. Okay. Hang on. Just keep, just keep digesting it.
Mm.
Go. I'm home.
That might be a green screen. Not a green screen. Like one of those fucking invisible blankets.
Oh.
There's no way it's a real ghost. Man, get your ass out the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on.
It was an excuse for the man to show his cake. All right. So,
Right.
okay.
No, I don't want to see that shit.
So, so let's think about this for a minute, right? Okay. So,
Yep.
a ghost in their house knows that they're breaking in, slides the knife over to him, blah, 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 moves the blinds out of the way. So, what's your first thought when you see this?
That could be either a green screen, because there's no way there's an actual ghost in the house unless. No, there can't be an unless. Like why would he slide the knife to him?
Right. Okay. My first thought was this has got to be a skit, right?
Right.
I was like, this is some kind of like, because, everything that happened could be done with fishing wire, right? The cup being pulled off the table, the knife being pulled closer to you, the blinds being pulled. It all.
Now that you think about it, it could be.
Yeah. So obviously, I was like, this is like a skit or something, right? Well, let's just
Yeah.
turn our eyes over a little bit to the right, and like I was like, I go and I look through the comments, right? And I'm like, okay, at this point, the ghost is an angel. Ethel has literally saved your life so many times. We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
You know,
Don't need a guard
she
dog.
loves
You
it.
have a guard ghost.
Yeah, she loves and cares about you. You don't need a guard dog when you have a guard ghost. This is it's one hell of a home security. So I'm not exaggerating when I say, so there's dozens of these videos, right? Where they have their quote unquote ghost. And I've gone through the comments on a bunch of them. I have never, ever once seen someone question the legitimacy of the fact that this ghost exists. I mean, anywhere that you go in these comments, like everywhere, I'm just going to continue scrolling down. Do you see anyone saying, this is not
No
like,
one's questioning why there's a ghost in their house to begin with.
not a single person, right?
We
On
need
this
some
video
context.
or any of them, all right? So
Wow.
So there's a couple other things that I'm going to show you, which the more I watched it, the more I was like, it's so clearly like everything it could be done with fishing line, right? Like I could do all this in my house. But by the way, mind you, I don't know if it shows it here. 1.7 million likes. Okay, so that means this video has 17.5 million views
Oh my god! From the supposed ghost in the
from the
house.
supposed ghost. I can't find a single person in the comments who's saying, "Oh yeah, that's definitely just done with like fishing line." Like, okay, so
But the
let's
only
think.
person's rationing about this.
So, like, think about this rationally, right? I've watched a lot of ghost hunting, right, videos, right? You know, where like, you know, I mean, I grew up watching, what's the one with Zach Baggins? Wasn't that his name?
What was that shit called? Like ghost hunting at 3 a.m. or some shit.
It was like Ghost Adventures, I think. So you remember this guy? This
I
fucking
think
guy.
I've seen him before.
This fucking guy. So I grew up watching like this show with him and stuff, and they would go into places. They would bring you know, the ESP electromagnetic, you know, stuff, and I'm, you know, yeah, they'd bring all kind of ghost hunting equipment, all kinds of stuff. I watched these guys do that whenever I was a kid, and you know, to this day, I still watch, you know, like the boys, Juicy and Josh Dub and Molly and them. They do a lot of go to haunted places, and they've always like kind of found some like,
Yes, sir.
they've had like gone places where like the vibes have been weird or like the equipment's behaving strangely or whatever. I've never seen something to the level of this.
We got the zoomies.
Right? So
Like, why would you do it? That like, I have a question. Like, why? If it's a ghost, right? Ghosts don't like to be on camera, right? Like, not some vampire type shit, but like, why would you, as a ghost, why would you openly just see a camera and decide to do all this shit?
So that's one of the more interesting things about this, right? Is apparently they apparently we'll get into it, but apparently they are very well acquainted with this ghost, and I guess the ghost likes them or something. So, but anyways, they have apparently are haunted by the most active ghost in the history of mankind. And they also conveniently have cameras set up very conveniently in every single spot, but that's
Conveniently.
very conveniently. So I want to let's bring it back. So anyway, so I scrolled out their TikTok for a while because apparently this ghost is named Ethel. I'm like, okay, how'd you like, you know, I found this TikTok, how we found out our ghost name. So I want to show you this video, and then let's have a conversation about it after, okay?
It's probably the alphabet with those letters.
Okay, we'll get there, but yeah, so watch this video really quick, and then we'll have a conversation about it, okay?
Okay.
I lost
Oh
my
my.
shoes
Okay.
since we moved in.
You have to just be misplacing them. 'Cause I'm
I put it in here. Not in here.
okay. Well, I'm not. What?
If you're a ghost, why are you doing it so damn slowly? Pick up the pace.
Pick up the pace.
Why are you doing it so slow? Right. If you're gonna tell us your name, do it fast. Why are you trying to do the atmosphere?
I put my protein powder in here.
So slow, man. You're not a good. You're a rookie ghost,
You
man.
didn't touch it?
No. Why would I touch your book?
No, that's moving.
No, that's so
How many seconds does it take to do that fucking line? That is so slow.
Stop.
You stop. How are you doing that? What?
E3L? Sounds like one of Elon Musk's kids.
I think.
Sounds like one of Elon Musk.
Ethel?
Is it not? Move.
The A moved. We have it on camera?
I mean, we have the camera set
Alright,
up.
we're gonna check the power off. But I could have sworn this one and this one moved. In here.
Jesus Christ. So okay, so let's talk about this, right?
Oh my.
Yeah, the jump is a bit much. So
Why do you scream like a little bit?
oh
Okay,
my
let's be serious.
God.
Let's be serious.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
so I've watched in my research, I've watched a lot of videos from these two people. You know what they don't have is children. If they do, they've never mentioned it anywhere. This is by the way, this is a TikTok account, a couple TikTok account with 13.9
What is
million.
ass again?
They're 13.9 million followers, right? So this is you know, I would assume if they're a vlogging couple, you would see their children. There's no children in any of their videos ever, right? It's just these two,
Ghosts of their children.
right? So what immediately pegged for me is two things with this. First off, why do you have those little letters that go on the fridge and you don't have any children, right? Because I have those, but I have a child. Another thing that immediately pegged as suspicious with me is I have those letters on my fridge. Do you know how many fucking letters come in one of those packs? It's like
probably the whole fucking alphabet.
It's like the whole alphabet like 3 or 4 times over. It's like over 100 letters. So very conveniently though, they have the letters mostly in order to spell out this supposed ghost's name, right?
Suspicious.
So, very suspicious, right? Like, what if the ghost name was Dave? What, you know, they couldn't spell that.
Where do you see the word? Where do you see Dave? Where do you see a V?
Yeah,
And an E. Oh yeah, okay, there's an E. Okay, I'll give you that. Where is the D? Okay, there's a D. Where? Okay, is there a V?
no.
No, there's not. Okay, there's not. I don't see a V.
So, walk through the logic with me, right? You buy one of these packs of fridge magnet letters. You put, I don't know, what is that, 15 of them maybe on your fridge? And it just so happens to be the 15 letters that you can use to spell the ghost name is onto your house.
Suspicious purchases.
Very suspicious, right? But as we continue on, you know, people are like, oh, like, is Ethel Kane, you know? Like, obviously some people are just like talking about the jump screen.
No one is questioning this?
No one's questioning it, you know?
Oh my god.
Ethel's me when I turn into a ghost and try to mess with around. Like, you know, like obviously most people were talking about the jump scare at the end, but there's, you know, like, sounds like Ethel doesn't like you if you're using your AirPods, keys, and shoes. Like, a girl said, I'm not a ghost, I'm Ethel. I'm not the ghost, you know? It's like, okay, nobody, no matter where you go in the comment section, nobody questions whether or not this is real. Everyone just believes it. I have been through hundreds of these comments. I've never seen someone question it. Like, isn't this weird?
Ghost?
I'm just continuing to scroll down, and everyone's just like, "Yep, yeah, oh yeah, Ethel, this and that and the other, yeah, oh yeah, totally legit. Everything makes sense." Like, you know,
everyone's just comfortable with a ghost at this point.
This
Nothing new to them.
This is the only slightly critical comment I've ever seen. How is it that practically the only letters left on the fridge spell Ethel?
Right. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
I don't know if that is critical or if it's just, I don't know. It's like legitimately nobody is openly suspicious of this. Okay, so it's so weird. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Right. A lot of their videos recently, basically all of them recently, are basically about this supposed ghost, right?
Possessed is a new doll? What the fuck?
I know.
Possessed thing?
I haven't even watched that yet, but the ones...
Off the house fire?
Yeah, okay, that's exactly where I wanted to go. So what I wanted to talk about was, in the first one, one of the comments...
30 million?
Yeah, 30 million views. One of the comments in the first video was like, oh, Ethel's like saved your life like 2 times already or whatever. And so I want to show you the quote unquote 2 instances where this ghost, Ethel, saves their house or their life or whatever, right? So let's look at the ghost Ethel stops a house fire.
Okay, pause this shit.
Okay.
How the fuck? Rewind that. How the fuck do you not see that fire from right there? Ow. It is like right in front. How do you not see that?
It is so like open fire.
That's how you know it. That's how you know it's fake.
It's a gas burning stove, so it's like instead of a heater or a burner, it's like a heater, it's like an actual burner that actually burns fire in order to cook food. But dude, I'm assuming, because I have cameras in my house, I'm assuming that it's a bit dark in there, which is why it switched over to night mode, because he's turning all the lights off. Supposedly he's leaving. And so if you turn off all the lights in your house and there's an actual fire in your living room from your oven being on, a literal burning fire creating light, you would see that. But
you don't smell that shit either? It could smell like smoke in there, but no.
It's been a long time since I had a... My
Like,
mom had one of the gas burning stoves. I don't think you can smell it.
Like just today, I was cooking. I was like making some fries from scratch, right? I put that shit to boil with the pot, and that shit goes everywhere. Like on the stove, I cut it, and there's a big ass fire, and you can smell that shit.
You can smell it? Yeah, like a gas burning
Yeah.
stove? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've used a gas burning stove.
Window.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've used a gas burning stove, but yeah, it's a... Even if you can't smell it, it's basically the only light source in this house in the moment, right?
Yep.
So
how do you not see that, buddy?
No,
you just turn your head like 2 inches to the right.
So let's watch his Oscar-winning performance here of not noticing that there's an active fire in his house.
I want to see this.
Oh no, I told you. Ethel, no.
Motherfucker, you clearly saw it from there.
The ghost turns the sink on, right? He turns the sink off. He's going to leave again. The ghost turns the sink back on.
You hear this? This is why I'm late.
Motherfucker,
Tell your mother
turn your... Oh my...
Tell your mother the ghost is misbehaving. Is so funny, dude.
I don't know.
Motherfucker, just turn your head!
Alright, I'm coming now. Yep, that was her. And she put the fire on the oven. I told you she's a demon. I told you she's a demon. She's trying to set this house ablaze. Yes, I'm sure it was her.
You're one of the most dumbest. You're either really good at acting or you're the most dumbest motherfucker I've ever met.
Yes. Let's go.
You dumbass motherfucker.
Okay, so
Like I said, he is one of the most dumbest I've ever met.
Either he's really bad at acting like he can't look a little bit to the left or doesn't have peripheral vision, or he is the dumbest man to exist, right?
Look at the comments.
Yeah.
She's Angel. You apologize to her right now.
Exactly. Let's as I did before, let's turn to the comment section. You know, yeah, you apologize to her right now. The ghost is tired of saving her house again. You owe her an apology. Like, nobody questions it.
No one is questioning it.
Not a single person is questioning.
You know, I'm gonna find that video after this video. The fuck did I say? I'm gonna find this after the video ends, and I'm gonna comment on this shit.
So I am curious because as you go in, I mean, you just keep scrolling down. Every single comment believes like wholeheartedly that this ghost exists. Most people are just saying you owe Ethel an apology or whatever, which is kind of funny. But
imagine in the future they say, "Oh, it's not real." They'd be like,
"I'm curious if you did post a comment that was suspicious about the validity of this. I wonder if
probably delete it."
I was gonna say, I wonder if they delete them.
They probably do.
There is no, and I'm like down in comments that like only have like 60 likes or whatever. Like, you know, like apparently they're not sorted, most to least or whatever. But there's not a single person here, you know, who questions the legitimacy of apparently the most powerful ghost that has ever existed on the entire planet.
Not the most powerful ghost.
I mean, the ghost is moving things consistently. They're having like very direct reactions from the ghost.
Most ghosts can do that stuff too.
So I've seen hundreds of hours of ghost hunting and all kinds of stuff. I've never seen anyone capture anything on film that's anything close to this, right?
Exactly. That's how you know it's not a real ghost.
But yeah, dude, look at it. Everyone, I'm really far down now. Everyone is just just believes it, you know, like, oh, you need to be nice, she's busy saving y'all. Thankfully Ethel's there to keep an eye on you, like. Okay, so
How much do you want to bet after this video and you post this shit? How many haters are gonna come and comment? Oh, how dare you say she's not real?
Dude, the entirety of TikTok apparently is like behind Ethel being a real thing. So
There's gonna be some hate comments on this video.
I'm gonna get some rage from all the TikTokers, you know. All right, so here's another example of Ethel saving them their house or whatever, right? So the premise of this video is they're not home, and so he's talking through the camera. So like just like the camera that I have in my house, I can talk through it. And like I can open up the camera app, I can hold down the microphone button, and then it has a little speaker in it, and I can talk through it. Really freaked my son out whenever he was a little kid. I'd talk through it and be like, "Hey, stop doing that." It would freak him out. So,
oh my god! I just imagine.
I'm like, "I see what you're doing. Stop doing that." And he'd be like, "Oh, what is happening?" So anyway, so this is the premise of the situation, is that he is talking through the camera because they're not home to the ghost Ethel. So that's the situation we currently find ourselves in. All right.
Oh my god!
If you could just unplug the straightener, Maddie left it. What? Were you in the bathroom? Were you making a spooky dookie? You don't need it. You can literally walk through things. Why are you hitting into that?
Oh, it's so fucking stupid.
You just spilt the... Yes. Pull... Yeah, alright. Use your power. Like, we learned how to do this, right? Pull a little bit harder. Focus your energy. A little bit more.
Okay, that's fucking fake.
I'll put on Selling Sunset. I think I can control the TV with an app. I'll put it on now. Come on. Use your power. We literally trained for this. A little bit more.
You trained, okay.
A little bit more, yep. Yeah, okay, good, good. Thank you. We appreciate you. We're going to be home in like 35 minutes. No. You can walk through things. You are a ghost. Why are you going back to the bathroom? There better not be any ghostly skid marks in the toilet, all right? I don't want to see any of that. There better not be stink. Do not slam that door on me. Ethel, if you...
Okay. What are your thoughts here? Give me some thoughts.
Fucking... No, Spooky Dookie almost took me out. Don't be. Oh my god! She said, "Don't be taking a Spooky Dookie."
So, yeah. So apparently, for some reason, I'm assuming his wife or girlfriend is straightening her hair in the kitchen with no mirror, which is unusual to me.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, I've never seen that in my life. They. And then, so they have to go over the camera and ask the ghost to unplug the straightener so that it doesn't burn down the house.
They gotta ask Ethel to do it for us. So, why do it? We have a ghost.
It was whenever I saw this video, though, and I had seen all the other ones and a couple more that I've shown you, I started to realize every single one of these things could be done with a bit of fishing wire. And you can't see it, especially because look at the quality of the camera. It looks like shit, right? So all of this can be done with fishing line. You know what I'm talking about? Like that really thin, kind of translucent, but very strong line, you know? You just have someone conveniently out of place of the camera and it, you know, just tugging on it or whatever, moving the little water bowl, plugging the straightener. All of this could be done with fishing line. But as, you know, par for the course, if you look at the comment view, we just scroll on over to the comment section over here. No one questions it. She saved your apartment and the cat multiple times. At this moment, I'm convinced that Ethel's a teenager for sure. Who is this diva? You know, this is Ethel Kane. So everyone believes that her name is Ethel Kane, apparently. I'm not really sure who that is or what the correlation is with that. But, yeah, like, she was having a baby bath and you disturbed her. Ethel's the only ghost no one's afraid of. You know, like, everyone. 50,000 likes. She could probably see herself in the mirror and she likes it, sad face heart. You know, it's like nobody questions it.
She's a diva. We love her.
She's a diva.
She's a diva.
So, dude, I have never in my life seen anything like this where no one questions the validity of this. No one questions whether or not this is real. Look at all of them. You know, it's like you have a house trained ghost. You know, like
house trained.
Pretty funny.
Oh my god.
They believe she's a teenager or something.
He literally trained for this.
Dude, but everyone is just so like just on board with this ghost being real. There was another video that I haven't watched it, I don't think, but apparently the ghost saved the cat's life. Because I guess the cat found itself
Can I help you?
in the
What?
washing machine or something.
Now, how the fuck did the cat get in the washing machine?
Are you trying to tell me something? I don't understand what you're doing. Am I forgetting something? Oh, I didn't put the softener. I didn't put the softener. I don't know why you're moving that, though. But you're right. The softener is much needed. I don't understand. I put the softener in. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. You're trying to explain things to me like I'm an idiot. Something with the cat? You want me to get the cat? Rango! Rango? I don't know where he is.
Now, how the fuck did you get in there?
You're not gonna let me do the laundry now? I don't know what you want me to do. Is there something? Oh my god.
Damn, that's a big cat.
Motherfucker, you probably put him in there. Poor kitty.
Oh my god. Thank you so much. Ethel, you are... I'm leaving the TV on for you tonight. I will put on any channel you want. Thank you.
Okay, so let's deconstruct that.
Crazy.
Let's
You
deconstruct
probably
that.
put the cat in that.
So obviously my assumption is all of this is fake, right?
Right, obviously
So-
it's fake.
This man chucked a cat inside of a washing machine and locked it in there. Obviously he would have never turned it on with the cat in there. But
Yeah.
like just for like it's just bad posturing, right? Like you chucked your cat into a washing machine, dog.
We need to call the PETA hotline.
Dude. And of course, as with everything else, all of that could have been done with fishing line, right? You have a little fishing line tied to the drawer, one of the cat bowl. This man chucked his cat into a washing machine to do his little, oh my gosh, the ghost saved my cat, like video.
My God.
That seems fucked up, right?
It does.
It seems kind of not cool. And then of course, if we just etch on over to the comments over here, everyone is like, everyone believes it, dude.
Oh
Ethel
my
needs
God.
vacations from you. I want an Ethel ghost. You know, everyone, like I said, some people think it's like her name is Ethel Kane or whatever. Ethel's patience. Oh shit, hang on. Ethel's patience is 10 out of 10. I would have been a straight up poltergeist in this whole house. I know Ethel is stressing out, dude. Everyone believes it. This is, by the way, 60,000 likes on.
Oh my God.
Ethel's a family member at this point. Like, everyone just believes it so face value. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my entire life. There's no level of critical thinking here. Like, no one questions this. How weird is that? Right?
That's pretty weird.
Like, everyone here, I mean, look at all these comments. Everyone's like, Ethel's just, stressed about the cat, blah, blah, blah,
She's just a sweetheart.
She's just a sweetheart. No one questions it. So the one that I felt like I guess to wrap this out, the one that I felt like was the most blatant, right? Let me see if I can find this one. So I guess this is a real quick side note though. They didn't used to they used to just do like regular couple vlogging stuff and they were getting millions of views and stuff, So
And why is doing now the ghost?
yeah, I'm not really
You
sure.
guys need ghost time?
I would say I'm not really sure about the motivation behind it, but also they're getting like 30 million views for their Ethel the Ghost videos, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
Well, shit, I'll start doing it. We'll name it Tommy the Ghost. We'll start
Dude,
recording.
Exactly. That's what I thought. I was like, I'll just tie
I
some
want
fishing
some
line
views
into some
too.
shit in my
Let's
house,
do it.
Like just get some
Oh my
fishing
God,
line.
Tommy again?
Tommy.
Living.
Oh shucks.
Living with
I chucked my dog in the fireplace. Whoops. Thanks,
Oh,
Tommy the
can
Ghost.
you go get the dog?
Okay, this
Exactly.
was the one that I felt like was the most blatant. Okay?
Hmm.
So apparently she's talking to the grandchild of the ghost who haunts their house. And then, you know, as part of the course, no one questions it at all in the comment section. But I just want you to watch this video and see how fucking ridiculous this is. But apparently they've figured out who she is because of the very convenient letters on their fridge, and they found her grandchild or something. So that's where we find ourselves in this.
Hi. Yeah, I can't believe we finally get to speak. I don't know. I have it on speaker. Ethel, did you hear that? I think she heard that. She definitely heard that.
This is so funny. I saw your videos on TikTok and I needed to reach out. Makes sense why you chose you, honestly.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Well, she's always wanted to see a movie star way back when. So she's very happy you gave her
Oh,
a
yeah.
platform.
No, definitely.
How fucking insane is that?
That you know damn well that's scripted.
Okay, so my thought process with this was there's two possible scenarios here, right? Either this person is like someone they just had like do a fake phone call so they could do the video, or this is an actual person with actual dead family members who thinks that you have some kind of connection with like one of their family members and you're fucking lying to them and you suck.
It could be the second one, but mostly it might be the first one.
Dude, the whole thing kind of, I don't know, it just makes me really upset, right? So the reason why it makes me upset is it reminds me of, did you see those recent Sam and Colby videos where they went to the Conjuring house, I think it was, and there was this husband and wife. What was their name? Hang on. Their names were Cody and
What's up, guys? It's Sam.
Jesus Christ. Their names their names were Cody and Satori. Okay.
Satori.
Did you see this video?
No.
Okay.
I gotta see that shit.
So, fucking God, it's so loud. Okay, so let me see if I can find this section. So Cody and
37 million views.
Wait, what? Yeah, 27 million views. Yeah, these guys. I mean, they do numbers. They do numbers. So this is what this reminds me of. So they're at the Conjuring house, and these people right here. So that's Cody on the left, and that's Satori on the right. Right, and they claim that whenever they stand together and hold their arms like this, they can communicate with ghosts, and then they, like with like tapping sounds or whatever. It was very, very quickly proven that they were lying or whatever. But there's a section like whenever they like, I'll just show you like so whenever you go to the Conjuring house, real quick backstory, you tell them the full name of every single person who's going to be there, right? And so, like, full first name, last name, middle name, maybe, I don't know. You give them, like, your ID or whatever, so they know exactly who you are. And because these are public figures, everything that about them is you're able to look it up online, basically. So in the context of the fact that Cody, the guy on the right, is making this knocking noise with his foot, right? I've seen hundreds of, like, I'm probably hundreds. I've seen a lot of videos where people proved and showed video evidence from these own videos here that that's what he's doing. He's making these knocking noises with his foot, right? And so think about how emotionally, like, fucked up this is. That
Very fucked up.
That they're doing this and trying to convince people that they're communicating with their dead loved ones. But instead, it's really just Cody, this little fuck ass over here, making the knocking noise with his foot. All right, so I want you to watch this section, and I want you to see like the emotional reaction that I think this is Sam or it's Colby. I don't know. I don't remember. I want you to see the emotional reaction this guy has, and then think about it in the context that they are being deceived by these people. Okay, so I want you to just watch this.
Are they?
You can clearly see his hands moving a little bit.
Well, so he's doing it with his toes. There's a very specific method. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was invented by some lady's long time ago, and they tried to convince people that like they were talking to ghosts or whatever. It's like there's a tendon in one of your toes or like your foot or something where if you move your foot a certain way, it kind of snaps and it makes a knocking sound. So that's what he's doing, right? It's very quiet. I'm not sure if you can hear it very well, but yeah, so that's what he's doing. And one of the main things they do is like she'll run through the alphabet and it'll knock for a certain letter. So that's what he's doing. So and there's videos that show you can see the muscles in his legs moving every single time that the knock happens. So these two people are blatantly lying to them and emotionally deceiving them, and that's what's so fucked up about this. Like, so just
It's sad for them.
with the context of that understanding and hindsight, right? I want you to watch how fucked this is.
B, C, D.
Okay, so they're gonna run through the alphabet. So it's very drawn out. It's a very drawn out thing, but so they start.
Libby Goldberg.
Yeah, so they're starting to go through it. I want you to watch their response to this.
F, G, H, I, J, K, L, A, B, A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, does this make sense for you? Do you need a break?
Libby Goldberg.
Okay. Can we take a quick break real quick?
Why are you
Can we stay
crying?
around? Okay, we'll take a quick break. Okay, stay right there. Do you want me to bring you something?
Why is she crying?
Oh my fuck.
What? Who is it?
Libby Golak.
Your grandma?
It's my grandma.
Oh,
No way.
The one that
my fucking bad, man. Damn.
that started fucking
Everything.
everything.
I apologize.
Do you want me to get you tissues or something?
Sure.
Do we have tissues?
Oh fuck, dude. Oh my god.
That's disrespect. Why you're playing with this guy's emotions?
It is inherently so disrespectful, right? This man, these people are people who want to believe that ghosts are real and are trying to prove that ghosts are real, right? And then these people who are basically con artists, by the way, work for the Conjuring House, right? They're basically con artists, and they lie to him and make him believe that they're actually talking to his actual dead grandmother.
Fucking ridiculous. That would make me so pissed off.
How insane is that? Like, it's just disrespectful, you know? And so that's what, you know, this was a quick sidebar, but that's what this reminds me of. This Brandon Robert guy, you know, him and his girlfriend or wife or whatever are complicit in this deception, right? Like, there's so many people who are curious about whether or not an afterlife exists or what happens whenever we die. And then you have people like this who are basically con artists, and they're lying to you. And one of the things that is crazy about the reason why I wanted to talk about these guys is because nobody in the comments questions it. Everyone just believes it. And whenever what they're doing is clearly a fabrication, right? It's not real.
Right.
Everything that they're doing could be done with fishing line. Like, I could do it right now. I can make 100 videos with my fucking ghost Tommy or whatever, you know, like.
Right.
So, but you give people, I guess, like a false sense of hope in some sort of afterlife or false understanding of what happens when we die. And then they profit on it. Look, how much money do you think these guys make? 8 million, 17 million, 16 million,
Probably
30
in the
million.
millions. So much money.
These people probably have made millions of dollars lying to people. And people believe it wholeheartedly because they want to believe that
They want to have something to believe in.
Yeah, they want to believe that something happens after we die. And these people have made a shitload of money lying to them and giving them this false hope. By the way, I've looked through all of these. There's never been look at that. That's bullshit. Look at how fucking insane that is. I don't know if you saw that. I just see that. What?
No.
Okay. Oh my fucking god.
It's just It just is.
Oh my god.
It's almost as gross to me as these Cody and Satori sitting here and
These motherfuckers.
telling Sam and Colby that we're talking to your dead relatives. It's almost like the same level of disrespect. You know, that you're creating this fabrication and getting people's hopes into like a some kind of existence or some kind of reality that isn't real. And they've never ever like said that this is a skit. Like if you look at like the description, it never says like this is a skit or like hashtag skit or whatever, or like they play this off like it's real.
Mm.
And that really fucks me up. Like that's why I think this is so fascinating. It's not just fascinating, it's also kind of offensive.
Just a little bit.
Like I have people that I love and care about who have died in my life. And if I could talk to them or see them again, it'd be amazing. I never have been able to.
I said these people take advantage of it by saying they can talk to any of your dead relatives.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of the fact that people want to hope that the people who we've lost aren't gone, right? See, but I know for a fact my grandpa was he was kind of a prankster jokester, you know, he was a silly goose, you know. If he was turned into a ghost, he'd be fucking with me nonstop. He'd be fucking with me something fierce. So, you know, like I don't know, but I guess that's just my main point here is that things like this, right? Things like Brandon Robert and things like this guy on who these Cody and Satori who lied to Sam and Colby. These are the things that really make me upset about you know, the deception used like that. It's like feeds off of people's hope for something past this life. You know?
Yep.
I don't know. I just think it's very interesting. Anyways, I just want to kind of show you that because it's it's weird, man. It's weird. So, anyways, any other thoughts you have?
Nope, that's pretty much it.
Alrighty. Well, I guess that'll do it for that.
All right, guys.
You know, these guys are gonna keep on pretending that they're haunted by a ghost named Ethel, and Cody and Satori.
If you're gonna scam people.
Cody and Satori have been lambasted on the internet. I'm surprised that this guy doesn't face any criticism. That's really.
They've been bamboozled.
Yeah, so many people, dude. Millions of people. 31.7 million views, bro.
That's crazy, though.
We need to make a fake ghost and just start doing a bunch of bullshit. Right. I have cameras all around my house. I could tie some fishing line to some shit.
The ghost Tommy, make a fucking TV show out
yeah,
of it.
Right. Make a TV show out of it, yeah. Anyways, I don't know. That's just my my thought process there, I guess. All right, well, I appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yep, that'll do it.